Hello and welcome to McIver's Grant Public Library's Fairy Tale STEM, where we ask you to use your science, technology, engineering, and math skills to help a fairy tale character with a problem they're having. Today, this is our second video in our Three Billy Goats Gruff series. We've just read the classic version, and now we'll read another side of the story. It's called Listen, My Bridge is So Cool, the story of the Three Billy Goats Gruff as told by the troll. This book was written by Nancy Loewen. She's the author. She wrote the words. And Cristian Bernardini drew the pictures, so he's the illustrator. It was published by Picture Window Books, which is a capstone imprint. And there's our title page. Isn't that cute? All right. Hello, my name is Artie. I'm the troll in that famous story about the goats. You know, the one with all the trip-trapping across the bridge? Are you surprised to see me? Did you think I was done for when the biggest goat kicked me off the bridge? Here, have some homemade bread and jam. It's wild strawberry. Settle back, and I'll tell you the real story. I have never been like other trolls. In troll school, I got good grades, which meant I was the worst in my class. Trolls are not supposed to be smart. Instead of practicing roars and chest thumping, I made art and baked pies. I wasn't big and clumsy. I didn't even smell bad. Are you sure you're a troll? The other students teased. Maybe you're an elf. When we finished school, the troll placement board gave us jobs. I was to guard a little bridge in the middle of nowhere. The other trolls laughed, but to me, the job was perfect. And there is our friend Artie painting a picture. Isn't that a pretty picture? But look at his friends, his troll friends are all grumpy, and they're laughing at him, aren't they? I loved my bridge. In my cozy home, I wrote poetry and danced and cooked, and I even played my flute. Once in a while, I saw three goats in the distance, but as soon as they saw me looking at them, the biggest goat ran away, and the other two followed him. There he is at his home, under the bridge. And there are those goats looking at him from the other side. One day, a crow dropped a letter on my head. Dear Artie, you are giving trolls a good name, which is very, very bad. Get mean, or we will remove you from your post. The Troll Patrol. Oh, look. Artie does not look happy. Look at all the misspelling on the letter, isn't that funny? Leave my home beneath the bridge, I thought. Never! I would have done anything to stay, even if that meant acting like the other trolls did. Every day I practiced my growls and my stomps and my jumps and my thumps. Nervously I waited for someone to come across my bridge. Finally, my chance came. It was a beautiful summer day. I was just about to make a batch of my world-class fish stew when I heard a clicking overhead. Trip, trap, trip, trap. This was it. I hopped atop the bridge and said, Who's tripping across my bridge? A little goat looked at me curiously. You're the troll? He said, Huh, okay. Yes, I hollered, and I'm gonna gobble you up. Oh, you don't want to eat me, the little goat said. Wait for my brother. He's much bigger. He'll come along soon. Fine, I said, and the goat trotted off with a grin. Back beneath the bridge, I calmed myself with a few sips of pine needle tea. Pretty soon I heard, trip, trap, trip, trap. I scrambled on the bridge and tried again. Who's tripping across my bridge? I yelled. This goat was bigger than the first. He didn't seem scared either. Oh, hey, he said. I just want to graze in that awesome patch of grass over there. Are you cool with that? Sure, that's, I started to say. Then I caught myself. I'm gonna gobble you up. Maybe you could wait for my big brother, the goat said. The guy is huge. Fine, I waved that goat off. He looks kind of scary. I think Artie did a pretty good job, didn't he? Before I could refresh my tea, trip, trap, trip, trap. For the third time, I pulled myself onto the bridge. Who's that tramping across my bridge? I said to the biggest goat I'd ever seen. I thumped my chest. I'm going to gobble you up, like right now. Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Gobble you up. Just watch me. The big goat stood in front of me, trembling. Wait a minute, I said. Are you really scared? He nodded. Me too, I confessed in a rush. I didn't want to hurt anyone really, but the Troll Patrol says I have to either act like a troll or move, and I really do love my bridge. The goat continued to stare at me. I might be big, he whispered, but I'm not brave. Do your brothers tease you? I said. Sometimes, he admitted. They don't think you would actually come to the bridge, did they? He shook his head. But you did, I told him. You were scared, and you came here anyway, so you really are brave. I am? He asked. Yes, I said. Oh, this couldn't have worked out better. Let's give them all a good show, I said. We'll just pretend to fight. Your brothers will change their minds about you, and the Troll Patrol will change its mind about me. What do you think? You think it's going to work? You already have a good idea? And that's just what we did. Grow! Look at that big thing. Wow! Buff! Buff! Look at them fighting, and look. You see the troll in the water? He's giving him a thumbs up, didn't he? Look at that big fight they did. These days, my life under the bridge is better than ever. Every so often, Big Bad Billy and I put on another huge pretend fight. It's making him feel better about himself. My troll skills must be improving too. I haven't gotten any more letters from the Troll Patrol. So, how about some more bread and jam? So, which book did you like better? What were the things that were the same in all the books, in both books? And what were the things that were different? I think I liked the second one better. I liked the idea that they were pretending to fight and that he was encouraging him, even though he was supposed to be a big old mean troll. Okay. So, for this fairy tale STEM challenge, we're going to ask you to build a bridge. The three Billy Goats Gruff have decided to carry bridge supplies with them from now on so they can cross the river at any point without worrying about trolls. Follow Leonardo da Vinci's plans below to build a bridge strong enough for all three goats using only 18 popsicle sticks. And right here on your page, it'll show you how to build it. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that just in a second. I'm going to tell you something that I learned when I was building it that might make it a little easier. And for your supplies in your bag, this is what your bag will look like. You'll have 3 rocks, and the rocks are the trolls, and sometimes rocks can be pretty heavy, can't they? And these rocks aren't very big, but they are pretty heavy. So you have 3 rocks. They might be 3 different sizes. They might be the same size, but you can pretend if they're the same, if they're different sizes. I mean, if they're the same size, that they're a little goat, a medium-sized goat, and a big goat. And then here's your 18 popsicle sticks. You don't have any glue. You don't have any kind of yarn or anything to attach them together with. Ooh, I almost dropped them. But I'm going to show you that your plans here on your sheet, where it shows you what to do, if you follow the directions, you start on one side. See how you start on one side? And you just, if you put pressure from the top on your popsicle sticks, as you move them around, the rest of them won't move. It's kind of like weaving with popsicle sticks. It's really kind of a neat thing. And I saw a video online of people doing it with big pieces of wood and actually being able to walk on it. It really does work. Leonardo da Vinci created it for soldiers who had to cross rivers, and then they could take the materials with them when they left. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to push down on this right here. I'm kind of afraid to move it. If you push down, and as you move it, I'm going to show you how you can move it. I'm going to move this down a little bit so you can see. Ooh, you can see my finger. That's all you saw, wasn't it? Okay, see how when it's pushed down, watch how I can move this one. I can kind of straighten everything up and make sure, and it's like weaving. So right here, you can see that this popsicle stick is above that one, and under that one, and on top of that one. And this one's the same way, up, down, up. Okay, and as you make it, You want to make sure that you end with 2 that are on the outside. See how those are the outside ones, not the inside ones? Because it'll give you a good strong base for your bridge. Now, as you are holding everything down and pushing it all together, it's going to look flat like you're weaving something. But when you let go of it, it's going to raise up and make a bridge. See my bridge? Isn't that cool? Do that by itself. Let's see if my bridge is strong enough for 3 billy goats. 1. It stayed. 2. Very good. And 3. It is strong enough for 3 billy goats, isn't it? Now, one thing I want to show you. Oh, look, see how that one moved? I'm going to scooch it back. I'm going to lay it flat again so you can see. But see? See how it's starting to tip? If you move one of these popsicle sticks out, you're going to lose your bridge. Oop, I lost it anyway. Watch, I'm going to just move this one. This is not a very big one, is it? It doesn't look like it's holding any weight. I just move that. The whole bridge will fall. Everything's all connected, and that's how it stays up. So I just knocked down my bridge. We'll have to build it again later. You can pick up your activity kit here in McIver's Grant Public Library's lobby in the bin right in front of the summer reading display directly in front of the Kids Zone entrance. You can also ask for it through curbside service if you'd rather do that. And you can also get on Read Squared. If you go to our website and go to the summer reading page, you can get on Read Squared. About halfway down, there's a button that says Start Your Missions right under the Read Squared logo. And you can watch these videos there as well and do your kit, and you can earn a badge. Won't that be cool? Until we see you again, keep your mind going. Keep thinking of all that science, technology, engineering, and math so that you can help our fairy tale character next week too. And until then, just live happily ever after. We'll see you then. Bye.